My name is Doug Page, and I'm the President and CEO at Performa. I'm actually one of the two founding partners of Performa. Jeff and I had just begun conversations about his wanting to transition out over a 3 or 4 year period. And the primary reason we engaged Pathmakers was because we were going to go from kind of a two-man leadership team to a broader leadership team within the organization. I have aspirations to grow the company, and I can't do it all by myself, so I'm trying to take a collection of people with me.
I'm Teresa Schrader. I am Vice President of Organizational Development at Performa. Jeff asked me if I was willing to be a part of the process of working with Pathmakers, and I was very excited to do so.
We're a fast-moving company. We pride ourselves on speed, and it's really easy to do when you have just two people calling all the shots. So when we began to evolve to a larger leadership team, the idea of 6 people running in 6 different directions was a bit of a, not only a distraction, but a waste of time and a failure to, I would say, most effectively communicate. So when Pathmakers entered the scene, they began to help us understand the inner workings of a cohesive team.
Pathmakers helped Performa make decisions quicker. We understood, for instance, our leadership team better because we had gone through drivers and we had shared drivers with each other. We understood what motivated people more. So it was easier to make decisions. It was easier to talk about paths that we could take for things.
I would say there were 2 things that surprised me about Pathmakers. First of all, the ability for them to read between the lines of what you were saying and combine that with the kind of the directness and the depth to which they would take a conversation. It was about me as a man, as a human being, as a father, as a husband, and as a business person. And for their ability to combine the two it was a big surprise. The second piece of it was the ability to make it incredibly friendly, yet uncomfortable at times. There was a trust level that was formed over the course of the months that we worked with them that allowed me to feel good about letting my hair down and, quite honestly, putting my heart on the table.
I would say one of the biggest benefits we derived from working with Pathmakers was learning to communicate, learning how to communicate quickly, directly, get it there faster, have an open mind instead of judging about why they said something to me or why they did what they did.
I would recommend Pathmakers first and foremost because they can have an incredible impact on your business, not just on the people, but on the business enterprise. The other is I've forged friendships with people over there that will be lifelong, and that's something you can't find in the business world real often.